Now, it's almost 16 years later. Hollywood still not come to me. I visited Hollywood. Should have had the courtesy to visit me. It's neither here nor there. So, I get back. I had a wonderful time in Hollywood. In fact, it was the only place in all my travels in the world where I truly felt at home. I don't know why. Smelly, hot. It's true. Felt like home. The only place. Then and now. Maybe I belong there. So, I had a wonderful time because I wrote screenplays when I was there too. 3 of them. They're beautiful. But, anyhow, I come back. And I write another screenplay. The Extra from Hell, a comedy. Starring, hopefully me. Then, not now. Too old. And then something bizarre happens. Something I never expected. A novel writes itself. Called Elfindale. In 7 parts. Each ideal for a feature film. The strange thing is, I finished it. The same month, J.K. Rowling brought out her first Harry Potter. And the same month, the Trafford Publishing launched the first internet publishing house in the world. The master vision, but it succeeded. It's now the biggest, most prestigious internet publishing house in the world. One of every 50 books published in America comes from there. And they did me beautifully. It wrote itself. But I didn't just want to write a book. I wanted to write a work of literature. So it took 14 years to refine it till I could read it twice. Without changing a comma. So I had it published. It's at Trafford now. Want to check it out? Go to mudvalley.com. There's a link straight to Trafford. Critical reviews, sample chapters, exquisite image of the cover. It's all there to be seen. Hollywood. And it's the same as the Harry Potter in a sense, because mine is a Canadian girl who ages from 9 to 25 over the 7 sections of the book. 7 films. Only she doesn't go to some wizard school. She hooks up with the head honcho. Merlin looks her up. And his soulmate, Morgan Le Fay. Soulmate? His equal. She was for 800 years until Christian monks got a hold of her and demonized her because they didn't want women to be healers, and she was revered and admired as a personification of the wisest of women. It's gender role to the world, but it isn't, because males have a masculine and feminine side, and so do females. We both have Merlin and the Morgan Le Fay within us. Anyhow, all these major characters, these delightful 25 characters in this novel, this feature film franchise, they're all very advanced. You don't need to fine-tune me. I don't recall any book in literature where you aren't wrestling with my precious or some kind of lust. These are refined, wonderful people, and the adventures they go on are charming. I need Hollywood to read it and buy the film rights. Come to me. Easy to find. And legitimate. It's registered with Trafford. In the archives of the government. Come and find me. How am I doing time-wise? I can't believe it. I actually got all that in, and I got 54 seconds left. Okay. There's no edit in these transmissions. I like the razor's edge. Zen. Scary. I'm talking Hollywood. I'm talking sophisticates. People who know what they're doing. Masters of language. And no edit? So be it. It's a chance I gotta take. I mean, it happens to everybody that walks out of the Academy Awards. Even Will Smith. The last Academy Awards. Oh, one line. He loved it. And everybody in the audience. And everybody out, including me, writhed in empathy. For a second, it stretched to an eternity while it was happening, because that's the name of the game with film. You nail it, or it's But anyhow, I'm doing it. No makeup, as you can plainly see. My lighting is whatever. I can't live by your rules, man. Took that to Craig Ferguson. Lighting is the gooseneck lamp that I stole from my wife's sewing room. And the Venetian blinds open up in this 10-foot by 12-foot room I'm in, where I do all my stuff. Well, you see, size don't matter, does it? I mean, everything that humanity has ever achieved came from a very small room, commonly called the human skull. I guess I better say goodbye for now. I am over the 10, first time out. But apropos of nothing, the Razzies this year. The Love Guru, the worst film of the year? Mike Myers, the worst actor? Are you nuts? I laughed like hell all the way through it. It's the best Canadian comedy ever made. And Mike, it's the best film he ever did. To hell with what people say. It's wonderful. Look what happened when Popeye came out. Everybody thought Robin Williams was doomed after Mork and Mindy. He got Popeye and nobody got it. Couldn't understand it. Language. It's a masterpiece. I've seen it 7 times. If I want to feel good, I put on Popeye. It's a wonderful film. There's a bigger tragedy. Ryan's daughter. A masterpiece. Take any still, put it on the wall. It's art. And everybody went. And the silly fucker with the David Lean. Lawrence of Arabia guy. He quit in despair for a decade. And the world lost at least 1, probably 2 great movies, because that's all this guy knows how to make. Then he comes out with Passage to India and vindicates himself. He shouldn't have listened. I saw him on TV. Maybe I put too many flowers in the forest in the love scene. No, you didn't, pal. That's a great movie. See you later, Hollywood. Anon, until maybe tomorrow.